Hi, this is Kamera again, my first few minutes with God. Day 23, Genesis chapter 32 through 34. We see here that Jacob is continuing his journey to Canaan. He sends out messengers to Esau to let him know that he's passing through. He want to make sure that everything's good with him. Remember, last time they had relations was, Esau wanted to kill Jacob. And so he just want to make sure things okay. Messengers comes back. Esau wants to meet you personally, and he's bringing 400 men. Jacob is terrified. Terrified. So he goes and he has a conversation with God. Thanks God for all that God has done for him. Reminding God of his promises. And he asks God to rescue him from his brother. Then he comes up with this plan. I'm going to give Esau some of my cattle. 500 animals, send them out with servants, and they go ahead of him. And so after that, he takes his family, his children, his wife, and their possessions, and he placed them on the other side of the river. He goes back to the camp. So that night, this guy comes through the camp. Him and Jacob starts to wrestle. They must have wrestled for a very long time. This man tried to get away from Jacob. Jacob said, I'm not letting you go until you bless me. And so he changes Jacob's name to Israel. And he tells him it's because you have fought with both man and God and you have won. And he blesses Jacob. And so fast forward, that day, Jacob is with his family, and he notices his brother getting closer to them with the 400 men. He places his family in a certain order. His servant wife and children first. After them, Leah and her children, and then Rachel and Joseph. Then he goes ahead of them. He greets his brother. Brother runs to him all happy. He hugs him and kisses him, and they weep. And so Esau's like, dude, what's up with all the herds you sent ahead of you? Jacob's like, well, those are for you. I just want to make sure we're good. Okay, those are gifts for you. Esau's like, dude, I have plenty. Keep what you have. Jacob convinces him, persuades him to keep those animals as gifts. Esau keeps them. Fast forward, they go ahead and they part ways. Jacob, he goes to Succoth, and then he ends up in Shechem, where he buys a plot of land and settles. Fast forward, his daughter one day wants to mingle with the local girls, so she goes to the town of Shechem, and Prince Shechem, whose names happen to be Shechem, he takes Dinah and he rapes her. Yeah, that's not good. Jacob is not happy about that. His boy's not there, so he can't really do anything. Eventually, the boys come. Shechem decides, oh, I love her. I want her for my wife. Please, Father, I got to have her. And so him and his father, Shechem and his father Hamor, go and they ask for Dinah for Shechem. Brothers are furious. I can't believe he even tried my sister like that. How dare he defile her like that? And so Hamor's like, how about we intermarry your boys, the women of our towns, the guys in our town, the women in your tribe. And so the boys, Jacob's son, really their intentions were not good. They're like, sure, we can do this, but we have a custom. You guys, all the men in your town needs to be circumcised in order for this to work. Shechem and his father Hamor goes back and convince the men of that town we can intermarry and get this. All the possessions they have, the cattle, all the stuff they have will eventually be ours. Anyway, they get circumcised. 3 days later, Levi and Simeon, Dinah's full brothers, go and slaughter all the men. Remember, they were circumcised. They are sore. There's no resistance. All the men are slaughtered. The rest of the brothers come and they plunder the entire town. They take the women and they took children as captive. Jacob hears about this. Oh my gosh, you guys did what? The surrounding towns are going to kill us. We're small people. I can't believe you did this. So he's scared. He's upset about what had happened. But let's keep in mind, their intentions were not right. God allowed it to happen. So we'll see what happens after that. And there you have it, guys. Day number 23, Genesis chapter 32 through 34. You have a God-filled blessed day.